Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I am, of course, Wigwam, and today we're going to take a look at a game that just came out in February called Alwa's Awakening. Okay, it came out last February, but I just played it, so we're going to review it anyways. Alwa's Awakening is a game that is heavily rooted in nostalgia. It's got the pixel art graphics, the Metroidvania gameplay, the Zelda-inspired story, and the old men and women just standing around handing out prophecies. All the NES gaming staples are there. It's even got an NES-style manual that you can download, and if that doesn't scream nostalgia to you, then why don't you try the NES cartridge that it actually comes on? That's right, this game isn't just inspired by the NES games, it is actually literally an NES game. And while manuals and cartridges are good at capitalizing on my nostalgia, the game actually needs to be good. It's easy to make a sprawling map where you travel up, down, left, and right, throw in a sword, pinch a magical bullshit, and call it a Metroidvania game. But does Alwa's Awakening actually understand what makes these elements so compelling and build something new on their foundation? Well, the game was made by Mikael Forsland, who had never made a game before. What inspired him to make this game? A dream. No, a literal dream. Literally, he was at a friend's house playing NES, and then he went home that night and had a dream about being in the video game. When he woke up, he said to himself, yeah, it was pretty cool. I could see myself spending the next 2 years of my life working on bringing that to reality. And then, like the total badass that he is, he did just that. Following this real-life plotline, Alwa's Awakening is similarly about a character in a dream that wakes up in a video game land. That main character's name? Zoe. Alwa's is the name of the land. Not to be confused with Westwood, the name of the town. It's gonna get confused. To save this world, you first find a magical staff, and then it's off exploring the map looking for power-ups and new spells so that you can defeat the 4 guardians, enter the final level, and save Alwa, or Awakening. Either way, that's how you beat the game. So this finally brings me to the gameplay, which is the reason I wanted to review this game. As returning viewers know, my mission on this channel is to share the best underrated gems that the indie market has to offer, and Alwa's Awakening is just that. Many indies out there try to do the Metroidvania gameplay, and they do it to varying levels of success. Alwa's Awakening perfectly blends Metroidvania with the elements that I love about top-down Zelda games. Your main attack acts as the sword does. You collect items and spells along the way, which act as power-ups. You encounter villagers who send you on quests, which give you upgrades. You collect these little blue orbs, which power up your staff against the boss. There are also many well-defined areas that act as dungeons filled with puzzles, locked doors, secret passages, and epic boss fights. Guys, I had a lot of fun with the gameplay. My only slight gripe was how floaty the character was. It made some platforming a little too easy, and other bits just a bit annoying. It was very responsive, at least, and true to the NES Metroid games, so not bad, but not for everyone. As I said, a very minor gripe for me, but worth noting. So as you're off on your adventure, you'll travel from area to area as you unlock spells that increase your mobility and allow you to enter new areas. The game is somewhat linear, with a lot of optional backtracking and exploring to unlock further collectibles and items. Almost all backtracking is optional, but very rewarding and most importantly, fun. I was extremely motivated to get 100% map completion, and I was checking it constantly in my playthrough. The puzzles are challenging, but always make sense logically. The game can be challenging at times, giving you only 3 hearts to work with before dying. The punishment for death is minimal though. The game auto-saves your progress even if you die, so you may be forced back to a checkpoint, but any keys or items you grabbed will still be with you. The only punishment is your ever-growing death counter, constantly taunting you, rising higher and higher and higher. Fuck you, death counter. The positives don't start or end at the gameplay though. The music is also top-notch, featuring individual and unique tracks for every area. They are a blast from the past, really capitalizing on, of course, that nostalgia. They are that delightful 8-bit chiptune sound that we love from games like this. The story is not earth-shattering, but it plays enough on the tropes from the NES games that it creates something both nostalgic and new. Overall, I give Alwa's Awakening a strong recommendation. It's $10 on Steam, and it goes on sale with almost every major sale. That's actually how I ended up picking it up. It's nostalgic enough to pull on your heartstrings, but new enough to be something memorable. Metroidvania and Zelda-style gameplay are my 2 favorite from the classic days, and Alwa's Awakening is a perfect marriage of the 2 ideas. But hey, that's just my opinion. Have you played Alwa's Awakening? Let me know down below in the comments. or if there's something you'd like me to review, also let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching this video to the end. I love all of your beautiful faces, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, and if you're old here, consider leaving it a like. It is a huge help to me, and everything I do pretty much depends on it. Riding on that fine line of begging for likes. Nobody likes to ask for likes. It's something we have to do. Otherwise, people won't do it, and then our videos don't get found. And then we just make videos for 100 years in obscurity. Yeah, but whatever. At least still making videos. So it's still fun. It's still fun. If you haven't clicked on another video by now, I encourage you to click on a video. It's your fault that I'm stuck, stalling this long at the end of every video. The screen's blurred. The audio's getting quieter. Click on a video. Okay, bye-bye.